Hi guys, and welcome to week 4 of masculine energy activation with Anubis. Now today we were going to do a strength and structure ceremony, but it's more about creating a balanced daily routine for yourself, because that's very much about what a masculine does, okay, the actions and things that you are doing every day, but creating it in such a way that it's a balanced daily routine. So this is honoring both your feminine and your masculine energy. Okay, so to open up the ceremony, as I said before, I don't know if I've shown you guys, I may take some pictures of my altars. Like I have one with Anubis with a black candle because that's very protective. You may want to also have like a red or a white one for the feminine, maybe even a pink one because it's a very feminine color. And basically you can call on Anubis. I've just made some notes here and say, Anubis, guardian of sacred thresholds, guide me as I walk the path of structure and soul. Bring clarity, stability, and alignment to my days. Then you can that's when you light the black candle, which is the masculine, and then you can light the white one. Now, it should actually be white because this black and white is representation of unity. Okay. I call in the divine feminine within me, soft, intuitive, nurturing. May she dance in harmony with the structure I now build. And that is calling in Isis to work with as well. Okay. She's saying there's a lot of peace that I have to have today. So after I have recorded my stuff for today, I'm actually going to have a little bit of like peace and quiet. Okay. So and we've got some incense burning, some music playing. These are actually Egyptian drum music as well. Okay, and if you've got any selenite, I was definitely feeling that today. Okay, so if you have this, just pass it over the top of your head to cleanse. You might want to place it there. And just clearing the energy field. Ooh, that's strong energy. Actually, I might even do that for you guys as well. I've been told to do that. I used to do this work quite a lot. Oh, I might have to move it over that way a little bit. And just across this way too for you guys. Ooh. We'll do that one more time, going down this way. And then across that way. The underworld guides. Pleasure, very definitely pleasure priestess type of energy. I'm loving it. Okay. So we're now going to do some box breathing. This makes me feel like doing belly dancing again. So breathing in for 4 counts. Hold for 4. Breathing out for 4. Losing my notes that I've made. And I just want you to imagine Anubis around you. Okay, for me, he's standing over here. Okay, I definitely keep having a vision up for you. It appears like a statue of Anubis. Okay. And I want you just to imagine your inner pillar of divine white light. Now you may even imagine like a big selenite crystal like going through you, or like a crystal tower. And that is you. And I just want you to imagine the energy awakening up your spine. You may feel it tingling as you move that energy upwards. Ooh. Now I want you to get out your pen and paper. Actually, I'm going to do this too. Actually, I'll just find a pen. So I'm going to do this with you. And I'll find my diary as well. Right. And with Anubis guiding you, because he's surrounding you too, I've made that intention. Goddess energy. That's what's coming through, goddess energy. Okay, I need to find an actual blank piece of paper. Right, I think we're getting there. Right. And the first thing I want you to write down is... It's funny because I said what 3 things can you actually do like today, interesting, and then now it says on my notes, which I've only just looked at now. I completely forgot about it. What are 3 masculine practices you can do? Okay. What says I need to anchor daily? Do you need to get up earlier? Do you need to do some goal setting? Start a task or complete one? Do you need to add movement to your routine? Whether this is running or some type of play, some sort of activity that you need to do. Okay. Now for me, I probably do need to get up earlier. Probably like 5 a.m. And I feel like a lot of you, I want to say you need to finish work at 5 p.m. Right? If you have a 9 to 5, make sure that you're finishing at 5 p.m. because you need to honor your feminine energy as well, right? You need to nourish your body with food when you get home. Have dinner. Relax. Maybe you'll feel like taking a shower just so you can clear your energy from the end of the day. Maybe having a night routine. Okay, maybe herbal tea, hot shower, face mask. Okay, maybe do a nighttime meditation and relaxing yoga before bed. Okay, maybe you need to ground before bed too, to release stuff that you've picked up during the day. Okay. My goal set is to finish this program, like recording for it, by April 27. Okay. My goal is to actually finish this week's content today. Okay, so work out what those 3 masculine things are, and you're going to add them to your daily routine if you're not already doing them. Then, what are 3 feminine practices I desire? Actually, movement is a feminine, not a masculine thingy. Practice. Sorry, not thingy. Gosh. Wake up, Angela. Okay, so this could be breath work. It could be dance. It could be taking time out to rest, deep rest, to connect to your guides, to develop your intuition, to just sit and meditate, to do something creative, whether this is write, paint, draw. Maybe you want to play an instrument. Okay, creative play. Maybe you want to do some inner child work and go and play at the playground or go swimming, or, you know, for some of you may want to go to the gym. Add those to your daily routine. Now, just 3 feminine things and 3 masculine things. So the 3 is a goal, getting up earlier, and either starting a task or finishing one. 3 masculine ones, usually wanting to do something that keeps you in flow, intuitive and creative. And rest. rest, really important. Okay. How can I honor both of those energies without burning out or rigidity? For some of you, if you can't get deep rest, maybe you're just going to have an afternoon nap, like a little nana nap. Okay. Maybe there's ideas that you've put on the back burner. Maybe burnout has led to anxiety for some of you, okay? Because you equate, like I said, that with being productive, right? And then you get anxious because you think, oh my gosh, I could be doing, that's because you're not honoring the feminine. What does my ideal daily flow look like in balance? What does it look like? Does it look like it getting up at 5 a.m. and going outside meditating and grounding? Then having a nourishing breakfast and some water? And maybe going for a walk? Then coming home and showering and get into maybe something that makes you feel good. Maybe if you are like really, really in your like feminine, but in like a physical way, maybe you want to do your makeup, wear a dress. Those things that make you feel self-confident in your feminine. Hi guys, so this is obviously what my guides meant in the guided meditation in regards to like a 2-part series. And I've had to turn this into 2 parts in regards to us creating our daily routine, balanced daily routine. Had some issues with like storage and stuff like my iCloud. Anyway, moving on. I'm just going to look as to where we got up to. I think we got up to like creating flow. I think it was. Where are we? Yes, what does my ideal daily flow look like in balance? Okay, well, like what does your day look like for you? You could visualize it, go into reflection mode. Like what does your daily flow look like? Is it getting up early, getting your grounding and meditation out of the way? Is it afterwards having a nice nourishing breakfast, a hot shower? Is it, putting some makeup on to make yourself feel good, wear an outfit that makes you feel self-confident before you start doing your like masculine work, right? Taking your aligned action in your business or whatever it is you're doing, okay? And then having a break for lunch. And also I want to say, like, it's okay to have like a 5-minute break throughout the day if you kind of need it to go ground, meditate, get outdoors. I often find with channeling and doing this work that you need that. Otherwise you get headaches, you get a bit tired or like really like unfocused. So you need to ground again. Very, very important that you do that. Okay, so how can you maintain this flow? Okay. So just take a look at that as well. Okay. Now what I want you to do is I want you to look at your schedule, okay? Create your routine. So on a fresh page, you want to create like a visual map or a schedule that blends action along with sacred flow, okay? Maybe you want to use different colors. Maybe you want to use black for the time you're doing masculine stuff and maybe white or gold for feminine, okay? And time blocking is one of the ways in which you can really make really good use of this as well. Okay. The other thing I want to talk about, which they really want me to talk about, is like nurturing your email sequences. Okay. Something I'm usually good at is I do a lot of my planning and my emails for the week and my posts for the week. I dedicate 1 day a week to this. Something my guides told me to do. Okay. So you might like to even set a time a day just to do this. Set up your schedule for the week. Get your planner out. Put in what your goals are for the week, what your self-care is going to be for the week. What are your non-negotiables? For me, I have to ground, meditate, and do some sort of movement. Maybe it's that you want to drink lots of water. Add that to your schedule. But I will say that when it comes to my emails and my posts for the week and making my schedule for the week, what workouts I'm going to, my appointments that week, I do all of that on a Sunday afternoon. Then I'm not rushing around throughout the week and I'm able to spend more time with my feminine because I've already got that set up. So maybe you want to batch your content on that day too, with your posts for that week, so that you're not rushing around in your masculine constantly thinking, fuck, what am I going to post? Oh shit, I haven't sent my email for today. So allocate a day of the week to plan out what you're doing that week. It makes it so much easier. And then you'll have time throughout your day to spend on, just chatting with your guides, having a rest or a nap, going out and doing the things that you enjoy doing, whether that's going out for lunch, meeting up with friends, going for a coffee, whatever it is. So allocate a day for you to do that. Okay. Now we'll be posting to my Facebook group some examples of what my schedule has been. Obviously I went through, not that long ago, I did a 4-week nervous system reset and I allocated 7 in the morning, midday and 7 at night where I was doing nervous system work. Really important for my energetics. Very important if you are pivoting in your life in some way, whether it's like changing careers or just going into something different. Okay, whether it's a new offer you're exploring or you're going through some sort of energetic upgrade, things like that. It's really important, especially recalibrating and integrating a nervous system. Okay, so that was stuff that I was kind of adding to my routine. And I go to yoga classes on Tuesdays and Thursday mornings, so I have to add that into my routine as well. Okay, so just looking at where you can have action and where you can have feminine flow. And just dedicating a day for like batching your content and doing your emails, setting all those things up. Creating content that you can like repost, okay? Whether that's of your different offers, so you can post them to your stories and create one and pin it to your feed and then maybe share it to your stories, things like that you can do. So it makes it so much easier during the week because you free up time during the week to actually be in your feminine then. Okay, so I will share some of my schedule with you guys in the Facebook group, so you guys can come up with some ideas in regards to, okay, that's a good idea, I could add that to my schedule, those things. Okay, now obviously if you guys are working a 9 to 5, this is going to be a little more difficult for you, which is why we recommend for you trying to get up earlier and getting a lot of your energetics like grounding, meditation, somatics, nervous system work, whatever it is for you, movement in the mornings, and then having a night routine as well to get that in. All right. Then embodiment. So as I said, just stand up tall with your hands on your heart and your womb space. Speak out loud your new daily rhythm. This is my sacred structure. This is after you've done it. I rise with purpose. I flow with grace. I am held by the strength of the masculine and nourished by the feminine. Anubis, thank you for walking beside me. Okay. Yes, they're showing me a time where you guys can be creative. For some of you, it might even be after 5 at night. Okay. For some of you, it could be just getting daily guidance, like pulling cards for yourself. I don't know why that is, but I got that too. Okay, ask for that daily guidance from Anubis in regards to your schedule too. You can ask them. Like I said, wake up in the mornings and ask, what actions am I meant to take today? And then thank Anubis for your guidance. Snuff out your candles. I'm going to blow mine out in a minute. And have your schedule somewhere sacred. It might be near your altar. It might be by a mirror. You may just have it on my desk like I do. Okay. And yeah. So that's what I have for you in regards to creating a balanced daily planner. Now, I'm going to be posting some examples of that. If you have any questions, as always, in the comments, let me know, or even in the Facebook group as well. Or, of course, we can discuss this in our one-on-one calls when we have them as well. Okay. And I will see you in the next video, which is going to be some journaling prompts for you guys to do to really integrate the masculine energy with Anubis.